Hey, well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to this CTFO Zoom event. My name is Adam Levy from Canton, Connecticut. So glad you could join us tonight. We're going to be doing a little bit of a mixed bag of things here tonight with some great announcements and things that are happening that the company has announced. And also, we'll be finishing up a comp plan training that I attempted last week. And we'll be going over some of the details of the comp plan. So if you really want to understand how that works, this is the right place to be. Thank you all for joining me tonight. I do want to head up to Maine. I believe Gail is in the house. Hi, Gail. How are you tonight? We're gonna have to have
Very
you.
good.
There you are. Excellent. Well, I'm glad you could join us, Gail. You know, you and I have been talking over the weeks, and you're always on this Zoom. You show up like clockwork, and I just want to make sure that you get a chance to share some of your thoughts about the products and what's working for you, because I know that you're getting great results. So take it away, Gail.
Yeah, the CBDA is amazing. It gives me the opportunity to be able to work in my garden. In the past, it hasn't been a thing. Now I'm doing much better with that. The gardening can be kind of buggy and itchy and stuff, so I use my liquid glove to put right on my itchies, and the alcohol dries it up, and the 10X Pure heals it. The 10X Pure is just an amazing blend of good things. Love it.
Do you rub the 10X Pure right on it?
Yeah, I give it a spray, and I covers it right up.
That's fantastic. Let me ask you this. You've got quite a display of products back there. What is another favorite product of yours that you're using from CTFO?
I start my day with the CBDA, and in the afternoon, I do the CBG. Love that. I also do the vitamins, the Dermavive, the Celluvive, and those are amazing in themselves too. Just they're keeping me healthy, and that's my game. I want to do something natural to stay healthy, and I don't want any pharmaceutical stuff. So I'm in the right place to get what I need.
Absolutely, you are in the right place. Well, we appreciate you sharing your thoughts about the products, and continued success to you. Looking forward to hearing other great results that you're getting along the way. And I just want to thank you for your consistency, because you are, without a doubt, one of the most consistent folks on our calls. Whenever I'm doing a Zoom, I know I'm going to see Gail. So I appreciate that. And it just, you know, it's one of the examples that, you know, leaders make in this business is they show up. It's really half the battle. It's just really just showing up. And we appreciate, you know, you being a part of this team, and just continued success to you.
Thank you.
You got it. All right, fantastic, everybody. What I want to do now is see if I can share my screen without too much trouble here. We had a little trouble last week. Things just really started to slow down. I don't know if it was too many people on or what the story was, but definitely my computer was having some issues. So let me ask you a question, and I'll just see if I can get some heads nodding. Can you all see my screen? It talks about the regenerating matrix pay. Everybody seeing that okay? All right, perfect, fantastic. All right, what I want to do is I want to pick up from where I left off. I want you to kind of understand what's happening. And there's also a special that's going on right now. And that special that's happening that they just announced, it's for the month, not even the whole month of July. I believe it only goes till the 13th, till July 13th. So from the 1st to the 13th. And how it works is this. If you were to get going in our business with a silver pack, if you were to purchase a silver pack between now and the 13th, the company is going to qualify you for life as a gold. Now, what does that mean for somebody who's wanting to take advantage of that? Well, as a silver, if you see on my screen here, a person is paid down through 7 levels if they've got 3 people who are active. If they have 4 active, they're paid down through 14 levels. And if they are have 5 active people, they're paid down through all 21 levels. So as a silver, you know, to get paid all 21 levels, you need 5 people that are active. What's an active person? Somebody who's doing $47.47 a month that you've personally enrolled. That makes them active, and that's who you'd be counting for that. But if you were to get a silver pack between now and the 13th, they're going to qualify you for life as a gold. So what does that mean? Well, instead of qualifying with 3, you'd only need 2. Or 4, you'd only need 3. Or to get all 21 levels instead of 5, you'd only need 4 active, right? So the qualifications are easier. So that's a great value. You're getting a great discount of a 5% off a silver pack. If you're brand new, you're getting the additional 10% off. So that's really a great benefit. What if you purchase a gold between now and the 13th? Well, if you purchase a gold pack, guess what? They're going to qualify you for life as a platinum. Now, we all know the platinum level. I mean, this is something that has the easiest qualifications. To get paid 7 levels, you just need 1 person active. 14 levels, 2 people active. And to get all 21 levels, you just need 3 active people to do that as a platinum. So it makes a lot of sense to obviously start as a platinum, but between now and the 13th, if you start with a gold pack or you purchase a gold pack, you're going to be qualified. You're going to be qualified for life as a platinum. So great plan that they've just put in place, or I should say special promotion that they've put into place till the 13th of this month. So take advantage of that. Now, what do you get paid? You get paid 2%, right, of the CV of every product that's purchased in your organization within these levels. Now, let's talk a little bit about how profit sharing positions work, because they affect the matrix and they enable that 2% to easily become more than 2%. Hopefully everybody is seeing my screen okay. I'm just going to hit play here. All right, fantastic. So take a look at these folks that are building a business. You got yourself at the top there. You've got person number 1, person number 2, person number 3 that you've personally enrolled. And then you've enrolled person 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10, 11, and 12. And you can see how they're evenly dispersed amongst your first 3, because it's a forced matrix. The computer does the placement for you. It's looking left to right, and it's looking to place them in the highest available empty position while making it an even distribution. So if you take a look at the way that works, you'll see that number 4 went under number 1, number 5 under number 2, number 6 under number 3, and so on and so forth, right? That's how it works, and then it goes back around. So in this instance, you, who are at the top there, have enrolled, let's just talk about the first 12 people, right? If you enrolled 12 people, then what will happen is you will end up with an additional profit sharing position that will be inserted above each person that you enroll from your 4th person on. You don't get it on 1, 2, and 3, but on number 4, you'll see there's another you there. It's a replication of yourself. And what that does is when those stack, so if somebody, if number 4 or somebody on number 4's team places an order, well, you pick up that you number 2 and that you number 1, you actually end up getting double pay. So it's 2% there that you would pick up. And then of course the 2% from your original position. Now what's great is you don't have to qualify that other position. It's qualified automatically. You don't have to buy any product in it. You didn't have to pay for it. It was given to you for free because you're an enroller, because you're bringing people in, you're getting rewarded. And so instead of making just 2% on number 4 and her whole team, you're going to make 4%. Same is true for number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and 11, and 12. You've got those profit sharing positions that have been inserted. They fall on level 2, right? But when you look up and you see how those stack, you can see how it multiplies your pay when those folks and the people on those teams order. Now, what's better than double your pay? Double pay? Well, of course, the answer to that is triple pay. So look at number 13. Where does 13 go? Does 13 go underneath On the 4th level, no, there's another profit sharing position that gets added, that you get one every single time you enroll somebody from number 4 on. And so if you look at number 13, you'll see there is an additional U there. So if you look up from number 13, you've got 2% on that profit sharing position, 2% on the one above, and then 2% in your original. So you'll be getting 6% on number 13. That lady's whole organization, you'll be getting 6% in the matrix. That's triple pay. So let me ask you a question. How many profit sharing positions do you want? Obviously, you want as many as possible. They don't cost you anything, and you get them for doing what you're supposed to be doing, which is sharing CTFO with as many people as possible. Giving away a free business platform. Jane's given quite a few away. I know that she's on the call. Maybe we'll get to hear from her and hear her numbers this week. But I know she's given away at least 3 today. So she's doing a great job. And then, of course, when these people order, or down the road when somebody else orders that falls below them, you're multiplying your pay. So it's really key that you do that. The monthly loyalty rank bonus, I want to cover that. This is really important, and we're going to talk a little bit about how this works. So if you ever really wanted to understand this, this is one of the only bonuses that has a little bit of a qualification to it. A 60-40 split is needed for it. But at 5K, that means your whole organization is doing 5,000 in volume. And we're talking about not CV, we're talking about wholesale dollars here. The company's going to give you an extra $200 a month. That's $2,400 a year, a raise that you're getting for doing 5,000 in volume, in group volume, every single month. And the 60-40 split is important. We're going to talk about that in a minute. 10,000, get to 10K, 10,000 group volume. It's 300 extra. Guys, this is just one bonus. This is on top of everything else. That's $3,600 a year, a raise. When was the last time you got a $3,600 a year raise from your boss at your JOB? We're talking, that's easy to do here. It's something that people are doing on a daily basis. 15,000, your group does that. You're at now 500 a month extra, or 6,000 a year. When your group hits 25K, it's 1,000 a month or $12,000 a year raise. When you hit 50K, it's $24,000 a year or $2,000 a month. And 100K, they're going to give you an additional $3,000 a month or a $36,000 a year raise. Now, let's talk about how you get this, because this is important. And we're going to get you to this next slide so you can learn more about it. So the monthly loyalty rank bonus. Here's an example of how this 60-40 split works. And by the way, this is only, that 60-40 is only important for this one bonus and one bonus only. It is not a needed qualification for any other bonus in our compensation plan. But you have to understand there are laws in place that make it so that our business is a business, not a lottery. And there are laws in place for that, and we have to abide by those. So you can't just sign up one person and ride them all the way up to 100K. Can't do it. Okay, that would be a lottery, not a real business. And so you have to have these in place in order for things to stay squeaky clean. So here's how the 60-40 split works. You can only count up to 60% of any one enrollment leg towards a qualification. This is really important, towards a qualification. So here's an example. Your goal is 10K. You want that 10K loyalty rank bonus. It's an extra $300 a month. This is what your structure looks like, what your organization looks like. You're John. Your total group volume is 13,000. Now you're thinking, hey, I should be getting that bonus, right? Well, let's look at let's look at the 5 people that you've enrolled. And again, you can enroll as many as you want, but this person's got 5. And number 1's got 10,000 in group volume. Number 2's got 1,300. Number 3's got 1,900. Number 4's got 600. And number 5 has 100. Okay, now remember what it says, up to 60% towards a qualification. So if the goal is 10K, you can count up to 60% of that from any one leg. So On the group volume that has 10,000, you can only count 6,000 of that towards that 10K goal for this bonus. Are you getting paid on the rest of it? Sure you are. And the other bonuses you are, right? But in order to get qualified here for 10K, you can count 6,000 of it or 60%. And then you can count the side volume. That's the other legs. What's the total? 9,700. Is that 10K? No, it's not. Okay, so in this instance, John is not going to get the 10K loyalty rank bonus. He may qualify for another rank bonus, but he's not qualifying for 10K. He needs an additional 300 CV. I'm sorry, not even CV, 300 in actual wholesale dollars. So if anybody in group 2, 3, 4, or 5, or he brought in another person who did $300 in purchases, he would be getting that $300 extra a month, right? So because he's short 300, right? That's how that works. Now, what about this example? So like I said, having side volume is key. What about if number one's group volume was 15,000? John's total group volume is now 18,000. Is he qualified for the 10K? No, because you can only count up to 6,000, right, or 60% towards the goal of 10K. Well, what about 15K? Is he qualified for that? Well, he can count more of leg one's volume. Her volume is 15,000. You can count up to 60% towards the goal of 15,000. So we can count 9,000 of it, and then you add up the side volume, the rest of it, and you get to 12,700. So even though John's total group volume is 18,000, you can only count up to 9,000 from that very big leg. So the total is 12,700, not 15,000. So he's not getting the 15K loyalty bonus in this example either. Well, what bonus is he qualified for? Well, let's look at 5K. Well, he can count up to 3,000 of that large group's volume towards the goal of 5K. He can count up to 60%. 60% of 5K is 3,000. You add the rest up, total is 6,700. It's over 5,000. He is qualified for the 5K loyalty bonus. In this instance, he is getting $200 extra a month because that is how he's qualified. Now, again, if he does an additional 2,300, we go back to the 15,000 here. Let's see if we can get back to it. He does an additional, I think it was 2,700 he needed to do. Yeah, 2,300. If he does an additional 2,300 in side volume, he's going to pick up the 15K bonus. He'll be at $500 extra a month with a monthly loyalty rank bonus. Okay, so that's how that bonus works. Hopefully, this clears it up for you, and you learned something new today on how that works, because I know that's one that gets people stuck. Now let's talk about the Infinity Team 7 bonus, and this is the new bonus that was recently launched. This is an incredible part of our pay, and will pay up to 35%. But let's just talk about how it works. I'm going to escape this screen here a little bit. And hopefully everybody can still see my screen okay. Let's see. Nope, looks like you can still see my screen. Okay, great. So Infinity Team 7. Let me open it up a little bit here so you can see the whole thing. Perfect. Excellent. So here you are. You bring in your first 3 people. 1, 2, 3. There they are. This is your qualifying team. What that does is it gets you paid to 5% to infinity on the people beyond that. So buy 1 pack, sell 3. Qualifies you for now 5%. Who are you paid 5% on? The next few people that you bring in. This person, that person, that person, and that person. When they do business forever and ever, their whole teams, you're going to pick up an additional 5% to infinity on these folks. When you get your 4th one, right, you sell 4 more, boom, that gets you to 10%. Now you're being paid 10% on who? on the next people you enroll. This person, this person, and this person, okay? You bring those folks in and their whole organizations, whatever they do for the end of time, you're getting an additional 10% on those groups all the way to infinity. But once you've brought in that 10th one, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? Sell 3, sell 4 more, sell 3 more. Once you get that 10th person, you are now being paid 15% to infinity on everybody from that point on that you enroll and their whole teams that happen. You're going to be getting paid 15% to infinity on that. Now, we do have this incredible bonus that's going on right now. I believe that's to the 15th, where if you can buy one and get your 3 packs in, they'll give you an additional $100. If you get your 7 in, they'll give you an additional 200. And if you get all 10 packs in, they'll give you an additional 300. And by the way, you add those up. So if you were to get 7 packs in by the 15th, you're going to get the 200 and the 100. That's 300. If you get the 10 done, you're going to get all of it. 3, 2, and 1 is $600 extra that they're going to pay you right now if you can get it done by the 15th. It's brilliant, guys. And the fact that right now, people who get a silver are getting qualified as gold, and people who buy a gold are getting qualified as platinum. That's a huge incentive. They kind of overlap those 2 specials so that you can take advantage of more people can get there. So be sure to get the word out about this. People like to get involved in something where there's something extra, right? So that's how this Infinity Team 7 pay works. Now, if you want to go beyond 15%, then you got to help your 10 get their 3 packs each. You got to help them get their 3 so they can get to their next level as well. And when you do that, they'll pay you 20%, and then it goes to 25, 1 more, 30, 1 more each, and then 35. Helping them each get their 1 more each, okay? And that's how that works. But again, if you're getting 15%, if that's all you ever did was get your 10, and by the way, what I like about this is all you. You're not counting on anybody else to get 10. You sell 10 packs, you're at 15%, right? You don't have to worry about what everybody else does. That's something you can handle. Helping other people get theirs, well, that's a little bit more work because you're counting on those folks to get busy. But you can get 10 and get yourself to 15% to infinity on everything from that point forward. And that is amazing to me. All right, how do you track it? Infinity Team Tracking, it's right in your back office. Here's an example of my wife's business. My wife has her own CTFO account. And if you take a look here, she's got her 10 people that came in with a pack. Here they are. She's actually got more than 10, but these are the top 10, okay? And if you look, quite a few of them have their 3. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. This one has 2, needs a 3rd. This one has 1, needs 2 and 3, and so on. When I fill these blanks with my wife's help, she's not really helping. I'm going to do it. When I help her, right, here it is, right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs. I can get those 7 packs in. Guess what? My wife moves from 15% to 20%. To infinity on everything that happens from that point on. So it's easy to see this worksheet in your back office, not hard to find. There's also one you can print out. There's a printed version in your back office as well. This one's dynamic, it fills for you. This one you can print out and you can jot names down and do it yourself that way if you want. If you're one of those visual people that likes to put it on a bulletin board, that's a good option. If you're somebody that gets online a lot and wants to go to your back office and see where you're at, it'll be right there for you. Just click on it. All right. Additional bonus is the Infinity 25K bonus, not to be confused with the Infinity 7. This is for 25Ks and above only. By the way, the only way to get Infinity Pay in the older plan was you needed to get 25K. Now you get Infinity bonuses at 5K, not even 5K. I'm sorry, bringing in 3 people. That's it. 3 with a pack. And you're in on the Infinity bonus. Unheard of. Anyway, 25K bonus. It's an additional 1% when you hit that. That's on your entire organization. 50K gives you another 1%. 100K gets you an additional 1%, and it goes up from there. There's a total of 11.75% for those career-minded people that are moving up in the plan and going beyond 25K. Pretty exciting. You can track a lot of these things and where this money is coming from in your historical commissions in your back office. under commissions, under historical commissions, there's a weekly recap of your earnings. And you can click on each part of the plan to see where the money came from, which is really nice. You can click on a number. Oh, I made, you know, this much. Click on that number. It'll tell you what orders and who and where that came from. So you can really, you know, dissect and figure out how you're earning money. Because that's usually the best way to learn a compensation plan. Go make some money and then go figure out where it came from. That's the best way to learn a compensation plan. I mean, this is good, but it's best to go earn some money and then just reverse engineer and say, okay, where'd that come from? How do I do it again? So anyway, that's what I wanted to cover tonight. Build your own deeply discounted packages, silver, gold, or platinum. If you're new, we're talking an additional 10. So you're at 15, 20, 25, right? First 10 days. If you're not new, well, it's 5, 10, and 15. But guess what? Regardless whether you're new or not, if you buy a silver, you're qualified as a gold. If you buy a gold, you're qualified as a platinum between now and the 13th. So take advantage of that. And with that, get started today. It's free. It's free to get an account. And we are giving away free. All right, I'm going to stop sharing my screen here. Hopefully everybody's picked up on that. Hey, you're all still here. All right, fantastic. Hey, Jane, I know you're out there. I'm going to ask you to unmute because I want people to kind of get a sense of your numbers. You're like the profit sharing position queen. You've got more than just about anybody. And it's a strategy, right? It's a strategy. Some people think, I'm going to just bring in good people that are going to place an order. And if they're not placing an order, I don't want to talk to them, right? Jane's kind of got the reverse strategy. She's going to throw up as much stuff against the wall and see what sticks. But the good news is the stuff that doesn't stick still gave her a profit sharing point. Right? She got a profit sharing position. How many people have you enrolled in how many days, Jane?
I've enrolled 402 people in 499 days. So basically, I've enrolled 400 people in 500 days. 400
people in 500 days. Okay, that's pretty amazing. Now, folks, if it's 400 people, how many profit sharing positions does she have? 397. Is that right? Yep. You don't get them on the first three.
399.
No, 397 because you have 400. You got to subtract 3, right?
No, I have 400. I have 402.
Oh, well, shoot. Okay, then you're right. No, there you go. Fantastic. So, and again, that's, you know, the chances of them stacking, right? You got to stack double pay, triple pay, quadruple pay. It's the stacking. When they're like this, that's good, but it's the ones above, right? It's the stacking of them. That's the key that doubles them up. But when you have as many as she has, the chances of them stacking are much greater, right? 3, 9, 27, 81, 243, right? That's how 3 by 9 goes. And if 400 of those in there are yours, right? Right? There's going to be some stacking, right? And that's the thing about how those work. And so, you know, it's safe to say that Jane gets double pay on just about everybody, minimally, probably triple pay. And in some instances, she may get quadruple pay and even quintuple pay. Not bad, not bad. And here's the thing. Most of those people didn't order or don't order, right? That's just the way it is. But that's okay.
About 16 of them. 16 of them ordered.
You have 16 active right now of that whole mess. 16 of them are really active. Not to say that the others don't sometimes get active, but right now, right, you got 16 that are active. And those numbers may not sound good, but the profit sharing positions certainly do, don't they? Because all it takes is one of those people to pick up the ball and run with it. I see Bill O over there. He looks like he's ready to run, right? He goes and runs. Guess what? All those zeros that you brought in over the last year and a half that stacked up above, you're getting triple pay or quadruple pay on Bill O. You're working with Bill O pretty seriously, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Absolutely, right? So that's the beauty of our compensation plan. That's the copywritten portion of it. And it is unlike anything in the industry, which is really safe. But it only really matters if you're an enroller, right? If you're really out there bringing people in on a regular basis. You know, the strategy that Jane has is a great one because, you know, those people, even though maybe the timing wasn't right for them right now or 6 months ago or whenever that she enrolled them, things change, right? All of a sudden there's needs change, products change, you know, things change and people all of a sudden go, you know what? I think the timing's better for me. And so they wake up a year from now or whenever it is. And, you know, they've been getting emails from the company. They've been hearing from Jane every once in a while, right? They're seeing what she's doing. They're saying, hey, you know that thing I joined with you a long time ago? Are you still doing that? Looks like you are. I think I'm ready for it, right? They're captured. You've already got them. They're part of your organization and they have the potential to show up at some point when the timing is right for them because it's always about their timing. It is your job, though, to reach out, to remind them, to let them know about the special, to tell them a story, to tell them about that if you start with a silver now, you can get qualified as a gold, take advantage of that. To tell them that there's some new compensation here, that they've added a shit ton of money to the comp plan, all right? It is your job to reach out and tell them the new news because here's what I will tell you that I've learned in all these years. People will not go back on one of those decisions that they made to pass unless you give them new information because now they can make a new decision based on new information. Does that make sense? People will not contradict themselves. They get stuck in their ways. And if you just ask them again without adding something new, they're going to say no again. But if you add some new information, something that's an aha thing for them, that all of a sudden they go, oh, well, you know what? Let me take another look at that. Now they can make a new decision based on new information. But you got to get it out to them, the new information. So anyway, hopefully this was helpful for you guys. We do have this part recorded, and I think we did a pretty good job of explaining a few of the parts of the comp plan that people like to know and understand and really get. So hopefully we can get this out to everybody. I want to thank you all for participating and for showing up here on Tuesdays. And I'm glad my Zoom seems to be working right now. So that's the good thing. Everybody, thanks so much. Everybody have a great night. Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye for now.
Bye, everyone.